Hi everyone, I'm Inane Babbler and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks for checking out the video. At the end of last video, we made our way through Wyrm's Rock Fortress and we are now waiting for Lord Gortash. We're just going to go into this audience hall right here and see what he has to say. He is one of the three that are holding the Netherstones that we need to get to take over this Elder Brain and either destroy it or try to control it. So we're going to just jump right in and see what happens. But first, I just noticed that we have to get Bab the ability to speak with animals. I like to keep that up on him. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Gortash.
Light on my feet.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Is a charlatan.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Alright, we're going. Whoa. I feel like we should be walking, not running. Is there a way to walk? Caps lock? No?
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
I'm supposed to be talking to Gortash. Point taken, I'll keep things peaceful. Okay, that's fine.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that Netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Alright, so I'll get everybody caught up real quick. So there's three main things that are going on right now. Gortash, the guy we're talking to. There's also Orin, and then there was Ketheric Thorm that we killed a few episodes ago. He was back in the Moonrise Towers. The three of them, Gortash, Orin, and Ketheric Thorm, they have these three Netherstones. That's how they're controlling the Elder Brain. And the Elder Brain is controlling all of the Absolutists and the Cultists and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so since we killed Ketheric Thorm, we have one of those we have one of those Netherstones from Ketheric Thorm. And the Elder Brain is getting a little bit antsy because all three stones are not in one spot. And so the Elder Brain is trying to break free. He's really just trying to get me to give him the Netherstone because he wants to take Ketheric Thorm's stone and try to take over the Elder Brain and keep controlling it for his own purposes. That's kind of where we're at. And so we made a decision. I think we made the decision we're definitely going to kill the Nether Brain whenever we get a chance. The Elder Brain whenever we get a chance. But I'm thinking that we may want to ultimately save the Githyanki. Last episode we were very conflicted in talking to Raphael. The devil. But if we don't save the Githyanki, meaning free Orpheus, then what we have to do is one of us needs to become a Mind Flayer. and I don't know if I want to do that. Or I had an idea about that. Somebody that doesn't really matter can become the Mind Flayer, like Wyll or Astarion or something like that. But then also, Karlach could become the Mind Flayer, and that would heal her heart situation she has going on, her engine. So we're gonna have to cross that bridge when we get to it. But it does mean that we would be betraying our Emperor, which is the guardian that has been protecting us this whole entire time, which is the person, the entity that's in the astral prism that Shadowheart holds. So there's a lot going on. This is a big piece of it, though, and the first thing we got to do is get all 3 of these stones and then see what we're going to do with this Elder Brain. So let's see. Right now, we're in a spot, if we had to fight this entire hall of Steel Watchers and everything like that, that's probably a bad idea. So I'm just going to kind of look for an opportunity here. Why is the crown failing? No. So, if I say you're a dead man, that goes right to a fight. I'm just gonna try to probe a little bit. What do you mean? What kind of understanding do you suggest?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
So he wants me to kill her. Which I'd be happy to do. So what are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
What do you propose?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
I agree with that, actually. I'm gonna examine his body language to see if that uncovers anything else. Ah, I failed. Let me see if I can reroll. I only have 1 reroll. I'm gonna do it.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
I will become a temporary ally with him, and if I need to break it because he goes nuts, then we will. I will defeat Orin, and we shall be allies. You have my oath. It's a temporary deal with somebody who's not the most well-intentioned. At least he doesn't want to kill everybody, I don't think, in this exact moment. So it'll buy us some time. She's the greater threat right now.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
You, Orin, Ketheric, the Brain. What was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
I'm not going to say, and so begins your tyranny. That's just going to turn the conversation a different way. I am going to say, where in the nine hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
All right. Very clever.
More importantly, just. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur'S blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I think I'll say nothing. Or maybe I'll nod. I'll nod. I'll nod.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Okay. Now, the what's his name? Duke Ravengard is right here. That's Wyll's dad. Let's do a long rest and get Wyll. We gotta go get Wyll. Oh, wait. We need to figure out who the doppelganger is. Well, we'll question Wyll. And then we're going to take him back with us.
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
Alright, but we have to figure out how to know who's the doppelganger in the gate in the camp, but I want to take Wyll back to go see his dad. Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor? Or did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked father later. No, he said, a stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Wyll's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. Oh, I failed. Oh well. I'll roll again.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Okay. Gone before her time, it sounds like. What a tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
He's right, and then they'll do anything to make it stop. That's what Gortash just said. Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
I'd like you to join
I'm
me.
up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Yeah, Jaheira's gonna stay back.
I like how you think.
Is that a cat? Did I just hear a cat? Oh, wait, who are you? Who's Yenna?
What's up for discussion?
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, My mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
It isn't much of a home, but what's ours is yours.
Of course you can stay, Yenna. Pick a spot and settle in. Unless this is the doppelganger.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
She's a doppelganger. But I wanted to talk to that cat. His name is Grub.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna.
Why are you so scared?
Well, why are you so nosy?
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
Poor guy. Let's talk to her again.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Alright, well, the doppelganger, we're gonna find out real quick. Let's go back though. Wyll is to be leveled up real quick. He gained a spell. Is he like... I don't remember his, is he like spec'd in anything? He's a warlock, of course. He's not like, you know, he needs to use evocation spells or anything like that. So, okay, so let's go to spells and pick the best one. Wait, I didn't mean to pick. Oh no, it's right here. Wall of fire. I can't replace it. Oh, there it is. Wall of fire. Nope, it's burning hands. Okay, what feat do we want to give him? I like this. He might crit more. I don't know if it's the right one, but Spell Sniper, I like it. Another spell slot. Let's do flame strike. No, we'll do Cone of Cold. We already have a flame level 4 spell. This will be level 5. It'll be cold spell. So that way we have that damage type just in case of anything. Eldritch Invocations. What do we have already? Book of Ancient Secrets. I like this one. You can cast Speak with the Dead without expending a spell slot. We don't have somebody who can do that right now. Let's just do that. That's fine. Okay, he's learned an action. Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Let's do... That's a good distraction. I'm going to do Poison Spray. I thought I did this one already. Flame Strike. Okay. Not sure if I did that properly. Alright, let's go back to see your dad. Where is your dad? Did he leave already? I think he left. Did that? Oh. That's probably because Will's here, and that's on purpose. Well, we're going to talk to a whole bunch of people here. We have Lord Randolph Vamis.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Alright, how about Lady Winstra Olhalion?
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Keeping pace.
Lady Ruth Linacker.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people. The right people.
Lady Eschvelt Gutmere.
Time for a chat.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
I have bad news for you. Lady Aaliyah Durnbold.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Lord Rugger Shadowshield.
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Okay. And Duke Dillard Porter.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
We're not going to talk to Gortash because we just did. I'm just looking to see if I missed anybody. Those three people here. Lord Petrick Amber.
Times of strife produce the finest leaders. Archduke Gortash will be no exception.
Baron Callum Bormel.
Archduke? Quite something, don't you think? I dare say Balderang himself would approve.
And finally, Lady Alice Belt.
An historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Well, they are just all enamored, aren't they? Alright, let's see here. Now, we can go back to speak with Raphael. Return to Mizora. Ah, that's right. Wyll needed to talk to Mizora. To say that everything is great, and we have rescued. I think it was what was it that we tried to rescue? We had to rescue somebody.
What have we here?
I can't remember now, but Wyll had to rescue somebody to get out of his pact.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if it weren't for him.
I hope my home can be yours if you don't go back to the skies.
Alright, so we're gonna do Will's quest for a little bit here and see what's going on. Oh, there she is. Just hanging out.
If it isn't little Wyll, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Poor thing. You've had a tough go. And you don't know the half of it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
He would answer, relocated? What are you playing at, devil?
Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
We are not making another pact. Nope.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Mizora's up to nothing good, that's for certain.
Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Torril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Let's go back to camp real quick.
If not over, then through.
Where's Mizora? I wonder who the doppelganger is, and if it's Scratch or Owlbear. Where's Mizora? I don't understand. What am I missing? Where's Mizora? There's Wyll, there's Lae'zel, Isabel and Dame Aelin, Starion, Karlach, Jaheira. Halsin, Withers, Gale, Scratch, and the Owlbear. She said she was going to be here. Well, I don't see her. What am I missing? This is not accessible to me in here. Well, we have to figure out anyway who is the doppelganger in the camp anyway, so we might as well talk to everybody and see if that leads us to something.
I should speak up.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more.
He's very polite.
Whatever business Wyll has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
So these are just the standard things where I want to talk to them about using tadpole powers, and I already have. There's no new dialogue option for Gale.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Where's Arabella gone?
The girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. I told her the fate of her parents when the wind carried it to me. She has left this place to hew a new path. She left behind a letter, as thou doth know. Hast thou other business?
So we never found her parents. She got mad at us. That's basically what happened. And I think they're dead is why.
Mizora schemes with Wyll's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Have you heard from Daniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
I wish I could, because I want to go back to the Emerald Grove and see Aaron. Alright. It doesn't look like there's any options for this whole doppelganger investigation thing.
Keeping very well, I hope?
But we'll see if there's anything new with any of them. What will you do now that your father's gone? Ketheric Thorn was her father.
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies for life.
I'd like to know what happened between you and your father, Ketheric.
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how or why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Okay. It's a very thorough retelling of the story. Now, Dame Aelin, what's going on with you?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together.
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
I've already asked for the newfound freedom thing. Alright, next is Shadowheart.
Wyll ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Nothing new. I want to check something quick. Do wish there was a way to take off their helmets during scenes, because their facial expressions are always pretty good, and we're missing out on that entirely. Yeah, there's no way to shut that off. All right. Gameplay, I can check that one. Let me check real quick. No, I'm surprised they didn't think of that. It's like they spent all this time working on facial expressions, the way people talk, and then you cover it up with a mask. All right, next. So like I said, there doesn't seem to be any dialogue options that are matching investigating who is the doppelganger in the camp. So that's not revealed to us just yet. But Mizora was supposed to be here. She said she was going to be here.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
I agree. Oh, I spoke to Alma, the leader of those monster hunters. She wants us to save their children from Cazador.
You spoke to her? Without me? Gods damn it! Of all the hornet's nest of prod, you had to pick that one! Whatever you told them, it's pointless. Cazador does not have a drop of mercy in his fetid body. Their children are long dead.
That may be true, but we need to try.
Are you not listening to me? You can't help them. Their children are gone. If you want to waste your time chasing ghosts, fine. But once we find their little tykes' corpses, you can deliver the news while I am far, far away.
Okay. Are you worried about Castro finding out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
Let's kill him. And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
I can get on board with that. Okay. Jaheira?
I had no wish to lose Wyll, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
You mentioned there might be another way to find Minsk.
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Okay. Karlach, how you doing?
Mizora. I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Lizelle.
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Wyll makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
This Orphic Hammer could be a way to release Orpheus from his prison. I feel like we should take the opportunity to release Orpheus. Save the Githyanki. And then that would mean betraying the Emperor. Somebody will have to turn into a mind flayer. And at that time I'll have to decide who. This Orphic Hammer could be a way to release Orpheus from his prison.
This hammer. Could it be? Yes. Yes! This is how we will free the Prince of the Comet! This is the key Voss so ardently and courageously sought. That smug shkaketh of a devil stores it at his vaunted House of Hope. Our destination is clear. Our mission undeniable. We must find a way into the House of Hope and retrieve the hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use it to smash Prince Orpheus out of his prison. Mother Gith, hear my promise. Your son will rise again. The Prince of the Comet will crush the Lich Queen Vlaakith and usher in the Age of Orpheus.
I mean, technically, the Emperor, which is the guardian of ours, they've been manipulating us. They've been lying to us. And so we don't really owe them everything. Anyway, Voss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer. When we next enter the Astral Prism, we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
Okay. Got it. I'm just going to ask this one more. Vlaakith promised to make you bot Vlaakith. What does that mean?
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
Okay. Now, I've kind of meticulously gone over this whole camp, and there's still no Mizora. So it was very clear that she was coming here, but maybe she's not here yet.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some...
Okay. Let's see if the cat's okay.
But please, don't look at me.
Okay. That was all kind of a little bit of a waste. Do we need to rest? I don't think so.
Defender of the people.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
All right. What now?
Okay, we're all caught up. I'm gonna go
What
forward a
path
little bit
lies
here
before me?
to the lower city. Now, the only thing we need to do here is we need to talk to Raphael, which will just push us along. Let's go to lower city. I wish that we still can go back to the old areas. But once you move on, that's it, you move on.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered.
Okay, well, we have a lot to do here. A lot to do. This is a big area. Whoa.
Will result in imprisonment and if
Alright, should we start off going to the left or start off going to the right? I think left.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
These boots have seen everything.
You know the folding I told you you should have added pictures. Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
Isn't that same girl? Wait, huh? Wait a second.
Thank you.
There was a boy or a girl, I forget. What? Back this way. I swear it was the same.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though you're shorter than I expected.
Sorry, how do you know me?
How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My name's Cistern, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
You work for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, I presume.
You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
And what's the headline of that edition?
If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
I look forward to reading it.
I bet you do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
It's the first typo I've seen in a subtitle.
City walls and steel watchers to get through.
Okay.
Next stop, Baldur's Gate's cushiest.
Thank Helm we made such good time. The army of the Absolute are back. Certainly encourages a brisk pace.
I bet.
Sorry about the pong. We've been on the road for more than a 10-day.
Don't get too comfortable. It's only a matter of time before the army of the Absolute gets here.
Now, some would call him a pessimist, but he's actually probably the most realistic one of the whole group. Alright, we're gonna just kind of move along here. I hear
I think
a
it's
ruckus.
a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
Lord Gortash is exactly what Baldur's Gate needs. I dread to think where we'd be without the steel watch.
Mm-hmm.
And how will we step into his new
Look so glum. You'll be clean and comfortable in no time.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. You must have caught them riding on the ox cart.
No sense apologizing for what can't be helped. You made it here safely. That's what matters.
I'm grateful to be here. I am. But I thought we'd arrive as a family. Not like this.
What happened?
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
The soap here smells funny.
Her voice? I mean, none of these voices have normally popped out at me as not matching. That does not match her, in my opinion.
I'm so scratchy. Stupid lice.
All right, let's go upstairs.
Good luck getting some kip up here. I'd stuff your ears if I were you.
Oh, look at all the beds. Thought you said there was a bathroom up here.
I don't need silence. Just quiet will do.
I'll give it a shot.
Whoa, another brain quake. The Elder Brain is, this is the lower city. I haven't really looked around, so let's look around a little bit. That's, I guess, Wyrm's crossing over there.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it. What were you playing at?
Oh, there's something in here. But I will, Let's see, can I hide?
To placate us, to keep us all nice and obedient.
Just out of view.
They don't like it when we think
Double
too
turn should do it.
Everyone has to contribute.
One of you and
We all
four of
have to
us.
take care of each other.
You really think you can take all of us at
Once
once?
the washing is finished, you can
go and get back.
Perception failed. I need the rest of my group to come in. Come on in, guys. They all failed perception. Close that door. We're robbing this place. Mantras and Meditations of the Sun Soul. I said mantras? Mantras. Letter from Silay. Father, I've heard about a risk of shortages in the city. I know you're absolutely unforgivable when it comes to shopping for yourself, so I've sent some victuals that could see you through a whole season if you pace yourself. Do it for me, I love you very much and will be home for a long visit before you know it, God's willing. All my love, Silay. Will you tell Cathora I say hello? I've already sent Yuli your love 1,000 times over.
Always room for more. Breathe deep and move. What's in here?
Let's get out of here.
One day we will. But not yet.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, we're just going along the outskirts here. Oh, what happened? What happened, geezer?
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Oh, they're all spoiled.
Better not be cursed.
Help the hag survivors. I have to remember to give all my scrolls to Gale when he's back in my group so that he can learn them. I didn't know, but an eagle-eyed babbler said that if you give scrolls to Gale because he's a wizard, like physical scrolls from your inventory, he can actually learn those spells instead of just learning them when he levels up.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
I want to have a word.
Great idea. The lower city's a bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
We're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
Okay, you're lost. We're just kind of exploring all these kind of outskirts here.
To ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them in. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
They're arguing over him not taking asking for directions. Can I knock this this barricade down real quick? See what
Everyone
happens.
else minds their business. I'll be fine.
Figarosi's in this part of town.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh, there's somebody murdered. Bloodied note. The scrap of bloodied paper is scrawled in an erratic, excitable hand. You've been picking where you shouldn't, pear tree. Placing the lordling's fire spitters throughout my city. Disgusting. They leave no blood, there's no art to it at all, just burnt ash and corpse cinder. I walk through your basement here as I pen this. It's rather large, roomy. They'd never find all the bits of you if I spread them out here properly.
Down the stairs.
Whoa.
And oh, was it upstairs?
I'm warning you.
Nothing really valuable. I'm being a little more picky with my loot these days. A history of the Flaming Fist.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No.
Peritree's hatch key.
The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll do that.
I don't see a hatch anywhere. Must be in a different room.
So what can we do about it? Time to press ahead.
I'm gonna see if it's this way or something.
Get out of our alley. Go on, before I make you.
His name is Don't Call Me a Runt. Can I open that door? He's gonna probably get mad. Let me see. Nice quick saved.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
You're
That's
being
fine.
watched.
I just want to see if that's how it worked. Okay. Come on. So we're in the lower city. We're just going through like all different buildings and whatnot. I want to get to Peritree's basement.
No one to threaten.
Very well.
No one to intimidate. Waste of a good alley.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
I'm going to try to understand what this ring is.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance.
You don't recognize me? I'm Nine Fingers' right hand. She needs me immediately. Yeah, let's do that.
Of course. She didn't tell me you were coming. Always don't let anyone through, Tuscaron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the Guildhall. Nine Fingers is inside. In you go, before I change my mind.
You ever get bored of standing in this alley?
Oh no, I love it. It fills me with purpose.
Nah, it's great getting paid to do nothing but scratch my
Let's go in here.
Can't keep me out.
Not my dream.
If it's not highlighted in red, it's not going to aggravate anybody. So even this I could loot, no problem.
Let's have a look.
The guild ring. hatch. Is this Pear Tree? Let's see if this is Pear Tree's hatch here. No. Okay. We know it's not Pear Tree's hatch for his building because we have that key. Let's take a little look-see. Okay. Letter from the apothecary. Note from Kingpin Rilsa. Letter from the Dockers Guild. I'm going to read all these just because I think maybe there'll be a quest that
need more pockets.
Gets revealed here. Campaign report. So you can pause if need be. I'll say the name beforehand. A pleading letter. Custom mean. Talking about guild rates and how they're killing business. Letter from the apothecary. So it's probably the same kind of thing. Okay, so they're leaving. They're no longer under the influence of the guild. Eyes and ears report. Okay, something about the Harpers. Seeking letter of credit. This is from Gerard Densom, proprietor of fine fabrics in the upper city. They don't want to pay the new fees. Note from Kingpin Rilsa. Broke peace with the Pashas last night. Having closed his finger. Nice. Mutiny loves company. Keen. Huh. Kind of was insinuating that the guild just hangs out in their guild hall. And that they're cowards. And this is status report from Nail. Belt breakers are gone. Apparently the guild is reliant on a specific vendor or connection to get weapons. And he's going to make it that they won't have to do that anymore.
That might be worth a look.
Another hatch. Aha, I opened up that. Oh. Alright, well, whatever was in that chest got blown up. Oh, there it is. Gold. I only took 2 damage, so it's not a big deal.
Here goes nothing.
Upcoming knife fights. File on the Diabolist. So there's that one has a portal somewhere. Okay. So we just kind of learned that the guild looks like they're trying to squeeze people, and they're actually losing their influence. It seemed.
Cleric? Any?
Let's go visit Nine Fingers or whatever their name was.
Even if you and our friend ended up having werewolf cubs, they'd be so adorable.
Whoa.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
Okay.
We're all on the same
Wait,
side.
was that me talking to them? I think so. Wait,
Nine
hold on.
Fingers invited us herself.
Or able to...
If your Zentrim keep to themselves, there's not a lot of trust in the Guildhall of late.
You're all scared shitless of this Stone Lord, you mean?
Oh, here's
Which is
Mal.
exactly why your boss hired us.
Mal's here. What are you doing here, Mal? We've been worried sick.
Better prices here than topside. Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
That's all you have to say? How did you escape Moonrise?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again. What are you up to this time?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Is this a guild business you're running here?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Okay. So, find Mal was a thing here. Where's the quest? Right there. We found Mal not only alive, but thriving, climbing the ranks of the Guildhall. There's Sticky Dondo.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Maybe a bit of both. So what we got? Shade Slayer Cloak. Stealthy critical. While hiding, the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. Yep. We're going to do that for Bab. Oh wait, we should have Gale. Gale is not in our group. Who is my best persuasion person? 0 for Bab.
What's next?
-1 for Shadowheart. And also for Lae'zel. +8 for Will. I should have known that. Charisma. Of course.
Let's chew the fat.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop.
Oh, look at that discount right
You
there.
buying or selling?
47% discount. Should always be using Will for vendors. Anybody with high charisma. So, Shade Slayer Cloak. We want to buy that. That's all I really had. Can we sell anything though, real quick? Sometimes. Okay, this person's called the Professor.
Ever onward.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. 2 of the many crews that make up the Guild, a loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Consider me an independent operator.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentrim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
The Stone Lord? Who's that?
The latest challenger to the Guild's position, but probably the first one to actually make us sweat. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
If it's Uktar you're after, he's in with the Guildmaster. Not even Nine Fingers Keen can escape the great balancing of guild books.
Okay. About Snapbone.
Can't we set up in a... Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, right?
No problem.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar.
I'd rather keep my money.
Suit yourself? I guess some folks don't appreciate.
Cutter Violet.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's battened down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Should you guys be out stealing stuff if you're really so concerned? Let's talk to good old baby Jowls.
You're looking a little lost. You want my advice? Leave this place and get lost for good.
Okay.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I, we're a thing. We're a thing. We'll be a thing again.
Who's the barkeep?
You clearly haven't met. You wouldn't soon forget a man like him. I know I can't. Only, I don't know why he broke things off. He said he had to, that Nine Fingers forbade our love, but... well, I'm fairly certain she doesn't know I exist. Perhaps he'll open up to you. God, he's such a soft heart. Really connects with his customers, you'll see. But no, funny business.
Guildhall is not what it was. No gambling, no blood games, not even a pissy little peacock fight. Bored.
Three-piece.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay, that was a great voice acting session. Okay, here's what we need you to do. We need you to say thanks, but no thanks. In a gruff tone. And... action.
No offense, mate, but I'd keep to your own crew. This Stone Lord's got everyone feeling a mite unsociable.
Okay, see that's giving me something.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
Oscar Fevers.
Huh. You look rather more refined than the usual thugs walking these halls.
I don't suppose you have any interest in fine art?
Who are you?
My name is Oscar Fevras, though I doubt you'll have heard it. My stardom has waned somewhat recently, but I was once fated as one of the city's most promising artists. These days, my oeuvre is less original, shall we say, but no less in demand. In fact, you're fortunate to have caught me just now. I have a rather special piece that's become unexpectedly available. I assure you, it's identical to the original, down to the finest brushstroke. A fine piece to hang on the wall of anyone you decide to sell it to.
Oh, I guess I'm in luck. I'll take a look. Fake portrait of a noble before his death. Why would I want this? I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. It's 1,700 gold. I don't even have enough gold right now. Let's go ask this Lyrics Goldthroat to play a different song, or give him a tip at least.
Now. If you keep talking to me, these folks won't get their money's worth of melodies. Take a lean and open those pretty little ears.
I can't give money.
The guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
Where's the barkeep?
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist, but the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
He's smart.
Can't we set up in a better spot? It's bloody drafty here.
That's the point. Uktar hardly wants his guards.
What's your gripe with...
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
What's for the signal?
Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
We gotta go downstairs. We've talked to everybody up here, I'm pretty sure.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Bit of a letdown, this place.
Oh.
Hmm?
Okay. Good job.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts stellar guarding this place.
Simmer down there, killer.
Any news, Digger?
No. What's for the signal?
Hello, stranger. No need to ask what I'm doing down here. It's a personal matter. Please, not a step closer. I lost a ring in the mud here, and I don't want you to step on it and bury it.
Okay. This kid's name is Happy Hands. We can catch up to him. He's walking a million miles a minute.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plan, see?
Oh, we all failed our perception check.
Any news, Digger?
Yes, I'm still looking. This is important.
Maybe I can help you.
I offered Lady Ague a ring, and she tossed it into the mud. There. I finally told somebody.
Sorry, buddy. I've talked to everybody, pretty sure. Let's go to see Nine Fingers. Oh, there's the barkeep. Okay, good. Alright, so we're in this Guildhall bar. Let's talk to these people.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
She's not wrong.
Careful around the Steel Watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Okay, hey, we gotta talk about, I forgot her name already.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
What's going on between you and Cheeky Nora? She seems rather eager.
Ah! Nora's what you call an MF. The M stands for monster. Let's just say, I ain't that type.
Oh. Okay. That was a plot twist. Got any gossip you can share?
Around here, silence is golden, mate. Best remember that. Now, what can I get you?
What do you have?
Beverages of distinction. Or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Sure, let's see the liquor list. What does he have? He has a drunken cloth, rare clothing. What is this? While drunk, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws. Let's duck back here and see if there's anything. He was just humming the song, the main theme song. He just did a few notes of that. That was funny. No entry, no exit. Well, that's one way to get me to go to it. You guys all go here. Okay, we're gonna break group. Shadowheart, you're gonna do your thing that you always do. You're gonna distract this guy. Lae'zel, you too. You're gonna stand with Shadowheart.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And now that blocked his line of sight if he turns this way, which he won't.
All right, time to skulk about. Light on my feet.
Oh, this must just be a way to get around. Talk to Gauntlet, Devella, in the Elf Song Tavern. Let's just have Bab go by himself. See what happens. Oh. Okay, so different ways to get about. Looks like what they were talking about.
Death won't take me yet. Good idea, I think.
Lower city sewers. Yeah, so it's just a way to get around. I wonder if that's a wall too. That could be open somehow. I will pop my head up here just to see what's here and then come right back down, probably.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Don't hold back.
Brace yourself.
There's a lot of little quests going on here. I was down this way, approximately.
That felt great.
Is there a way to get rid of this poison? I see a vent. Okay, do I have poison protection? Poison resistance. It's not going to be a perfect thing here. There's a lever. I want to just try to like disarm these vents. I'm gonna get hurt, I think. Oh, it says I'm immune to the fumes. What can I see? The vent. There it is. Okay, so that just turns off all the poison. I'm going to disarm it anyway. The reason I'm disarming them is because I don't know what's going to happen down here. Will there be a fight at some point or something? I don't want to have to worry about it. Alright, so I can get around. Looks like there's different doors.
Let's see what this does.
No, you can't be here.
What?
It's not safe. She has my scent.
What's...
Run. Do not stop until you feel sunlight and fresh air.
Why's House in here? Why's he all bloody? And is this just a trick from Orin? Oh, why don't I have Shadowheart here? Run from who?
Orin. Orin the Red. She tormented me with blades and hot irons. I resisted. But then she forced me to drink a foul brew. The rabid, cursed blood of all manner of beasts. I lost control. I felt the bear take over, blood crazed. And she forced me into a cage, along with children taken from the streets. I was powerless to stop myself. Their screams, her laughter, it's all I can hear. I do not deserve to see the sun again. She's too strong. You have to turn around. Go. Let me buy you some time. She's coming for you.
You will not stand alone. We face her together. I
You
knew it.
face her already.
I knew it. That was easy to see. Unfortunately,
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my Netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
what have you done with Halsin?
Nothing. No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. His kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new. Sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
The problem is I don't have my whole group here. The Murder Lord wants me? Why?
Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin.
I mean, this is going to end up in a fight, but I just want to get her to talk a little bit. How exactly do I sharpen myself?
Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
She wants me to kill Gortash.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the Netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Baal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Okay, well, two things. She said her assassins want to spill the crimson from my veins. I think she should have said arteries there, but that's a minor point. Second is she has Halsin, so now that changes the calculation a little bit. I have an alliance with Gortash. I kind of like her deal, though. Honestly. So be it. I'll kill Gortash. Halsin lives. Then we fight for the final Netherstone. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that.
The promise of slaughter, of pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood drip dropping into the gutter. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Oh boy. I received a backpack. Circlet of blasting.
What's inside? Right tool will do the trick.
Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. Oh, this is her temple. Okay, yes, alright. So I'm not going to go in here yet. Alright, let's go ahead and go back on up. How do we get up there? We just jump? I think we can jump. Good jump, Bab. Let's get back to the crew. Well, I'm glad I went through at that point, and I think that this is actually a good way to go. We're going to kill Gortash first, and then come down and kill her. You guys have a good chat? Everybody good? Alright, let's move on. Cornelia Vent Tamper.
Something's on my mind.
Ah, you did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Peer Priss here. Wants her friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
So the reason I had to choose kind of to kill Gortash first is because she has Halsin. And one of the dialogue options were that if I stuck with my current plan, which was to kill her first, that Halsin's life would be forfeit. So it's the lesser of the two evils right now is to kill him first.
Bare hands.
What? Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
I We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
And you're Nine Fingers Keen, Guildmaster.
A little less impressive as revelations go.
She's right, actually.
You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
I need information.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
Who is the Stone Lord that has your guild running scared?
The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough.
How is it that you know so much about the cult of the Absolute and its leaders?
Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
There's more to it than just the dead three.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
Ooh, geez, do I want to tell her everything? I just met her. It might just be the kind of the twist that we need, though, so let's tell her everything. Why not? I just quick saved in case it's a really bad idea.
Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying.
So what do you plan to do now that you know?
I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
I ran into some of your thugs, the Rivington Rats?
Oh. Did you enjoy the encounter?
Oh, that's right, I killed them. I killed them all, actually. I will tell her. I'm surprised she doesn't know.
Am I supposed to swear vengeance? I heard they'd grown a little indiscreet. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. it's a noose.
What can I do to help you?
I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner.
You know Jaheira? Why not?
We're practically sisters. So much so, I even stopped trying to have her killed a few years back. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you?
I can do that.
Until then.
I'll actually do that right now.
The great Orin the Red tugs your sleeve, sulking for attention. She might come to regret it yet. I have met few as strong as Halsin. But Orin will break him. If we give her the time to do it.
We gotta go kill her. Tell her about the encounter with Nine Fingers.
Ah. I know what she speaks of. I need, information from her. And a pardon from you. For I have not been overly generous with the truth. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
We've actually... We've done this dialogue already.
I sense you, Min, and the last time I saw him... I left before it was.
She left him alone because she either
Stay,
could. Yeah, you made the right choice.
The world takes much, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be minced. Oh, nothing happened. How hospitable she will be to a Harper
wow,
that comes.
Okay.
Flattered
I'm surprised.
As I am. You're fully supported.
Right.
Then
let's go. We're going back. So basically, she Minsk of whatever that was, second Rashamaman or whatever it was. They were somewhere. She had to abandon him so she could tell them that the Absolute was making moves. And when she did that, she abandoned him. That's really the whole point. Let's talk to Nine Fingers.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kalimvor's well.
of gold. Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
Oh, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a Harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed, and with a familiar face in tow.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashiman.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
It makes sense, Jaheira. We know the cult can be persuasive.
Minsk was never one to need much persuading. Not when it came to spilling my people's blood. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
What about me? She's not alone. She has me. I'm Bab.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My Guildhall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day. Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster?
We're not done discussing Minsk. Call off your ambush.
No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one.
I wonder if I get to kill her someday. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Anything else in here?
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Okay, whatever that means. So that's the whole point of this guild hall? Search the guild hall for a lead. Aha. Oh, I wish I would have been able to talk to people sooner.
The work is never done.
Let's go, Jaheira.
Work to be done.
We're going to talk quickly to everybody.
Bare hands.
A charm, of course.
Yes?
No
Right away, I'll know if there's a new dialogue option available.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum around here. Silence is golden, mate.
What's the point?
It's Uktar you want.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Uktar, ponder where you know the name from. This is going to be a hard roll. Yep. She's got one more chance. Critical success. Great.
Uktar, 11th month of the year, more commonly known as the Rotting, a time in which all things decay and die.
You're named after the Rotting. Something to do with the mask?
A gift from Nine Fingers. She has a penchant for literal names, and her cronies ensured it stuck.
I sense there's no love lost between you and the Guildmaster.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
The quicker I deal with the Stone Lord, the quicker Nine Fingers gets back to business.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest. What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
Aha, I don't have the keys, but when I do, I will get them to him.
Your eyes are... Just make sure it...
Where am I going to get a lead?
Victor isn't himself, so...
Wow! Ready to do some business?
Don't bug me. This is supposed...
God, he's all...
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard.
Go on.
Uniform's a bit patchy.
Do you hear the harpers were harp?
Hello, stranger. Please!
I'm not finding this to be what needs to happen here.
No. Watch for the signal.
I don't have any leads.
Keen might look down on the...
You can get near any...
Oh, I don't care about this guy.
Huh. You look rather more refined. Well, culture isn't for everyone. I've arrived. I assure you, it's identical to the original down. Of course not. It is simply derived from an existing source of inspiration.
Thanks, but...
You're looking a little lost.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I were a thing. Obviously, only... perhaps, but no...
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. Very kind of you, sir. I'll be dedicating the next keening elven ballad to you. You look like the type to enjoy one.
You won't find...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Eyes off the barkeep, new blood. He and I were a thing. You clearly have... perhaps, but no...
Why is it like we didn't talk to each other ever?
Yes. Still some way to go.
Okay.
I can be social, if I must.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help.
How does the guild feel about you pressing in on their territory?
Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
Okay, so I think the next lead is to go under the counting house. That's it. Find the Stone Lord at the counting house. We got a lot going on. I wonder if we should go down and just kill Orin like right now. Like, why not? Let's just go down and kill Orin. Can we do that? Hmm. I kind of feel like just going and killing her right now. If we even can. Let's try it. Why not? I'm sick of her shape-shifting. Let's definitely do a save. And let's see if we even can kill her.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I don't really want Jaheira here to kill her. I need somebody else. I need Gale back. Where are you, Gale?
I'd like some time to talk.
Sounds like we're not the only ones tracking down this Minsk fellow. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of... Wonderful.
Oh, right. Let me give him my... Hold on. Do I have the thing for you, Gale? See all these scrolls? Look at this. We're just gonna literally give them all to you because that's just a better thing to do. Okay? Now, Gale...
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
According to an eagle-eyed babbler, you can learn these. Learn spell. So if he knows it already, there's no learn. Ah, okay. Well, I don't have as much gold as I should, I feel like. Wait, I have 0 gold? How's that possible?
What to do?
You know what? Wait, he has 800... Oh, I guess it's not shared. Okay, because I'm looking at the inventory. Got it. Alright, well, I don't have an unlimited amount of gold. It tells you if the spell's already learned. It's cool that he can learn them. Before I level him up, I'm going to have him learn whatever he needs to so that then he can move things around. But I like the rare ones. That's cool. Throw a creature or object up to 60 feet with a thought. Once per turn, you can use telekinesis again without expending a spell slot. Learn that spell. So can he redo his where's telekinesis? There it is. Get rid of Melf's acid arrow. Add telekinesis. Oh, that's awesome. What else can he do? He knows that one already. Yeah, I knew he knew that one. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna see how this works out.
Looking ahead.
All right, let's
keep going.
Save here. We're gonna try to kill Aura and see if that actually works.
Can't risk being in open view. Out of sight, out of mind. What path lies before me? Don't mind if I do.
Hurry, 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 hurry. Is this where to go to kill her?
Trap. Be cautious.
Should mind my step.
Oh. Do I have water anywhere? I don't. Okay.
A couple turns should do it.
I'm not sure if this is the right way to get to her.
I have something to ask.
We see, we know.
Nah, don't know how to swim.
Must have been some other oozing stinking.
I'm not sure if this is how I get to Orin, but I'm glad I'm exploring it anyway. City sewers. I got a sigil.
What's that?
That's it. I can go over here. Okay. Dead end. Not quite sure I'm going the right way. That's fine. I assume I got to go through these grease little guys here. This is all grease. How do I get here? Huh. Alright, let's do something real quick.
Let's get on with it.
Just burning up the grease. I think it'll... the fire will dissipate pretty quickly. Alright, there's a note here. Everything is here, just as I promised my favorite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. I assume you'll be prompt in leaving my payment in the usual manner. And it's just different random items. Why did I care about coming up this way? Interesting. Probably just for that note. I feel like I'm in the wrong spot.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Never a dull moment. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Oh, there's a million people here. Oh, I shot the wrong place. That's hilarious. Good job.
Time to strike. My path be true.
They're all on fire.
One can't always be a gentleman. With haste.
Okay, I'm going to do telekinesis. I want to see if I can throw him off the bridge here.
Good show.
It worked. Actually, no, it didn't. It made him just go prone. Okay. Maybe I need to learn what telekinesis does. It's a bigger battle than I expected, that's for sure. Quite a few enemies, and they have a decent amount of health. Combat takes forever when there's a lot of AI, a lot of enemies. Oh, if I can get them real quick there. They're vulnerable to fire. Boy, anything we do hurts.
I am fury. I am death.
Well, so much for peace.
Swift and lethal.
Might as well give half my arrows to half my fire arrows to Lae'zel. They just keep multiplying. We need to get it in there.
Take you.
No gloom, all doom.
I really want him to hit right there. Hopefully he can. Oh yeah, he hit him for 68, 32, 62. Huge, huge, huge. Good.
You bow, or you
Good shot, Lae'zel.
got to move.
I speak, they burn. Rook to Queen 6.
Come on. Combat does take a little while when there's a lot of enemies.
Victory awaits.
Ooh, ouch.
Battle of wits.
I need to cast Blizzard or something. I'm just looking to get through the fight quick.
Need to find a way forward.
Salutations.
There is work to do.
Time to get going.
It's ripe with magic.
No one stopped me yet. What's in here? At the ready.
There was a name. There he is. Aelus Siriasius. There we go. He's got a key. Scroll of Fly. Cinder Moth Cloak. A creature that damages the wearer within 7 feet receives burning. And a quarterstaff. That should go to... well... Gale.
You have my attention.
Hey, you know, I never gave
Still breathing,
Bab that
despite everything.
cloak, that really good cloak. Who bought that? Was it Gale? It was Wyll. Oh, Wyll. You're hanging on to stuff. Alright, that's fine.
One with the weave.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Alright, that's fine. Let's move on.
Don't waste a step. Something good here. I hope.
The wizard's a lunatic who already murdered one of his close companions out of sheer paranoia. It is likely none would believe his tale of the tadpoles, no matter what truth we saw. But end him at all the same, Orin will brook no failure when we are so close, and even so lost a soul will make a fine offering to our Lord. And even so lost a soul. Got it. Alright.
Seems simple enough.
What?
Wonder what's past this.
Scorched book. Okay, well, there's something I could put in Saren's skeleton. I assume a head.
Very well. I'll strike you down. Good idea, I think. Creator, destroyer.
Oh, I set Bab on fire by mistake.
I'm ready.
Sorry, Bab.
Victory awaits.
I feel like I've moved ahead further than I needed to.
Time to press ahead.
Wow, he hits for 54 with that.
Talk to me.
She hits for 44.
Time to strike.
Oh, the camera angle made it hit the top. Made it hit the ceiling.
Have a lot on my mind.
And well in it.
And well in it.
What the hell? What are you doing?
On my way.
Okay, I'll admit I'm pretty confused on what to do next.
Here we go.
Actually looks to be a dead end, so that's good.
Come on, open up.
Scrawled note. Nice try, Jack and Nape. Can we go in here?
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
What? What are you talking about? Okay, well, I carelessly walked into this.
I'm ready. No time for dallying.
I will ascend.
Can't harm.
What path lies before me?
Who are these people? Can't harm because of sanctuary.
All right, time to skulk about.
Got to press on.
Gone with the weave. Step by step.
I knew I was going to be able to hit that. Ah, I knew it. I know I burnt the ladder, but I wanted to hit him. And I only hit him for one. Ah.
I will ascend.
Bad decision.
Taking position.
Not getting there quickly enough.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Bab should be able to see invisibility, so I'm not sure what's up with that.
Onward.
Let's end this. Feel my mistress's wrath.
I will ascend. My path be true.
Would have bet she missed both of those. Bab's down. Oh boy. This battle's not going so great.
Swiftly now.
What should I do?
I need to hold on.
Where's her? Where's Lae'zel's? Her weapon? She dropped it somewhere. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. We'll go back and get it.
I am fury. I am death.
Babs back down. I want to try to hit the person that's invisible. We did. Good.
Need to act fast.
Please hit your Ignis.
Ignis!
You missed. Alright, I understand now.
Victory awaits.
Good, that was one that kept going invisible. Great.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
That might be something. A good dagger, possibly.
Fancy their chances.
Assume nothing. Onward.
All right, she's got to go get her weapon. Great.
A simple task.
Yeah, she's not going to get this. That's okay. Ab will come back at some point and loot it. Alright, where is she? Where's her weapon? How long has she not had it? Very funny that I don't know where her weapon is. And by funny, I mean not funny. Must be over here somewhere. Soulbreaker Greatsword.
This'll do.
Can you believe that I haven't had it all this time? Okay, well, I'm fighting through these sewers, which is good because I probably need to clear them out anyway. But I don't think I'm progressing the main goal, which was to get to Orin.
That hit the spot. Let's move. Swift as my feet can carry me.
How are they gonna get up? They can't jump. Ah, they're running along that. Got it. Good. Very smart, guys. Huh.
Looks jammed.
Looks jammed. Okay, so what do we do?
Seems to be stuck.
Indolence breeds madness. Seems to be stuck. Seems to be stuck.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Water level rising.
Let's see.
Temperature valve.
That might be worth a look.
Note to sanitation workers. You probably want to open this sluice gate so you can get into the cistern and muck it out. To do that, you need to manipulate the valves with water level and heat levels at their optimum levels at the same time. I see the temperature here. Perfect water level, it says. I don't understand.
Does not sound encouraging.
Let's might want to reload. So we have to get the temperature to the perfect level and the water to the perfect level, but it doesn't show you exactly where. Unless I just am not looking at it right. Sluice valve.
Won't budge.
Trying. So I can't open that valve. Water level rising, it says at the top there.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. That's curious.
Yeah, I already have that note. I already read it. Fairly warm. Water level rising. Temperature increase. I'm watching both. Oh, there's the water level. Now this needle's actually moving. It wasn't moving prior. Do it again. Nope, go back. Go back up. Go, 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 go. Emergency release valve. It's not. But the emergency release valve is not working. I gotta learn how to do this. The water level's perfect. But the heat is not. Oh, it reset. Perfect warmth, perfect.
That does not sound encouraging.
Now, why does this say perfect water level when it's the arrow is not where the perfect water level is?
Seems to be stuck.
It's overheated.
With haste.
Reset. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna move everybody out of here because that's just annoying. They're being annoying. I don't know what the valves are actually doing. Alright, come on, Bab.
How much further can I go? Seems to be stuck.
Okay. So if I click this, it says water level rising. And it's on a time, it had like on a cycle, and when it gets to the end, the water level will go up a little bit. Okay. Same thing with the heat.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, so wait, you have to click. Okay, it's a toggle. Now this should work.
Give it a shot.
No, it did not. It did not. It did not. It did not. Looks like you have to make it. You have to time it. It keeps cycling. Perilously hot. Is it going to come back down? Now it's perfect warm. Perfect water level. And then what? It didn't. Let me read this note again, just to make sure I'm not crazy. You probably want to open the sluice gate so you can get into the cistern and muck it out. To do that, you need to manipulate the valves to get the water level and heat level to the optimum levels at the same time. It says perfect warmth, perfect water level. This valve doesn't work though.
Wikis will be done. No use. It's blocked.
No use. It's blocked.
I think it's gonna jump to over here. Yep.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's about to be perfect in both spots. But then it resets. Once they both get to perfect, it resets. Oh.
Another step forward.
This is the gate. It is opening. It's down here. So I did open it. This whole time I've been opening it with no problem.
Doesn't sound very promising.
Whoa. Aha. Tried to push me. Lae'zel stunned.
Imperial.
On the move.
It shall be done.
Ooh, he only went for 16 on that one.
All right then. Need healing.
Oh, Bab. Did she drop her weapon again? Did she drop her weapon again? No, she never armed it. Okay, okay. Driving me nuts there, Lae'zel.
Concentrate.
Oh, Bab's dead.
I need help.
Is he? No, wait, he's not dead.
Can't give up.
I just can't see him. That's weird.
Take you.
He's underneath the floor.
Take you.
Oh.
Take this.
Gale, you are paid to not miss those.
Fading fast. I must heal.
Take you.
Good move.
Nice shot, Bab. I actually think this may be the right way to get to Wyrm.
Bet I can crack that open.
Let's head this way real quick. Oh, we gotta loot this first, and it's probably going to be worthless. But let's just see. Yeah, no, not great. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Nothing important. The Stone Lord's sketches I just saw. Everybody has a level up. Is this truly a dead end? Did I really reach a dead end here?
Seems to be stuck.
Nothing here. Nothing here. What do I do here? Let's see. I already did the chest. Oh, what's up here? Oh, okay. I know I need to heal.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Where am I?
What's that? That might be worth a look.
That's for a trap, though, generally. Oh. One person needs to stand somewhere. I bet you this is actually opens this door that we've already done. Yeah, it would have opened this door.
Never a dull moment.
Standing on both of those plates together.
Can't slow down.
These flowers are quite vivid, not to mention pungent.
We should have had
to my liking.
Are there no flowers in Tunarat?
It would have broken.
Look at where we are. Look at all the ground we covered. Whoa, and look at all these dots we gotta do, or diamonds.
Rather get them from my florist in Waterdeep. It's all the same to you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Here goes nothing.
Back down to the sewers we go. Where we belong. Nowhere to go here. Okay, it's fine. We've already done this puzzle. We've already done that. We haven't gone in here. Aha. Okay, hold on. Let's go up here. The gull's trying to get to Orin.
That's curious.
A loose stone. Incomplete journal. You've got Friends in the Guilds is the name of the book.
We watch, we wait.
There's somebody here for us to talk to. Under city ruins.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly.
Who are you?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Are you alright?
The penitent doesn't respond, holding your gaze almost unblinkingly with his.
Have you been lobotomized? You're running a shop here, are you?
The penitent doesn't respond. Holding your gaze, there is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes.
Okay then. Bone Spike Helmet. Fury in the Marrow. When you rage, hostile creatures in 10-foot radius must succeed a wisdom saving throw. Armor of Moon Basking. Lunar Bestial Vitality. You gain 22 temporary hit points after casting Wild Shape. This is for Alcin or Jahira.
Penitent blinks. You think. You were dismissed.
Okay then. Passageway. This is very confusing down here, I'll tell you that. Lock and picking is impossible for this door. Okay. Why are we walking like that? Oh, we're in difficult terrain. Got it. Ancient Lair. Oh boy. Is this where I'm even supposed to be? Alright, well. We're here. Yikes.
What's hiding here?
This is definitely a boss fight.
Of course this place is rigged. Now to find out the manner of our imminent demise.
Okay. Called that. What's all here though? Like, who's the boss? It's not Tony Danza. Okay, so Bab is hurt. Alright, we need to waste our actions getting him caught up. That was my mistake. That's okay. There aren't that many things here. It's just they all have like a good amount of health.
Another day, another fight.
I just want to get rid of the little guys.
Victory is assured.
We definitely should have rested before we're doing any of this right now. It's okay.
Outflank, outsmart.
Time to strike. Make way.
Just trying to whittle them away a little bit. Oh, combat takes forever. Look, we have no spells. I should have rested. I have nothing except my cantrips. Oh, I'm frightened. That doesn't sound like Bab. Bab would never be immobilized.
What fools these mortals be. Some healing for a wizard in need.
Oh, he has 1 health. He hurt himself.
I am fury. I am death.
That hurt bad. We're in a little bit of trouble. We'll run on just cantrips. Gale is now down. I think I'm just going to make Bab go crazy right here and cast something even if it hurts our own people. Yeah, that hurt everybody.
No time for mercy.
Time to strike.
She'll be okay. Oh, she missed a soul break. It's alright, Lazel. We expect a lot from you.
Here we go again.
Must be one more. Oh, the little hand.
Let's get going.
Whoa. Oh, Gale's dead.
I wonder what the next move is.
No, I don't wanna level up yet. Nope.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Eager for battle.
Do I really not have Revivify scrolls here? What kind of cleric are you, Shadowheart?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Bab's going to camp.
I need a quick word.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return with the proper... This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
I just paid to have him. To have Gale. There he is. Now, Gale, do you have all your stuff on you?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Looks like it.
I have a lot on my mind.
And well in it.
And well in it.
Okay, we're good. We're back to okay. A reaching pike staff. (7 to 19 damage). I highly doubt that's better than Lae'zel's.
Assume nothing.
Yeah.
No time to rest. No traps, please.
We're all affected by rotting spell rot.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, 474 gold there. That was pretty good. This is a... Is this a door? Hmm. I feel like there's a door there. I don't get it. I shall ascend with him, this is called. Where is he? Where is he? Promised life, eternal life, glory, riches. Where is he?
Always room for more.
This is not gonna work. There's something going on. Unless I'm just totally imagining it. No, there's no way. Look. I mean, this is just... It just looks like there's some way to get through there. I have an idea. Where is Gale?
Let me work my magic.
Ignis these crates. Nope.
Not a problem. Forthwith. Something over there.
Told you there's something there. But I need somebody to pass a perception check.
Let's get going. Moving ahead.
Okay. There's something in the wall. Stone door in the wall. We need to level everybody up and heal them and get our spells back, so that's what I'm saving right here. But if it's just exploration, I'll go ahead and go through.
Don't give me trouble now.
Need a 20. Five these tools left. Criticals, well, not critical, but I got it anyway. Okay. All right, what's in here?
Looks like a necromantic ritual of some kind. One long abandoned, judging by the smell.
Okay, so it looks like these are just ways to get around in the sewers. Jar of Mystic Carrion's brain.
More for me. This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
Okay, Jar of Mystic Carrion's liver. Ah, so I had the brain, now I have the liver. Is it for that corpse that was glowing blue? That skeleton? I wonder. Although it only had one slot for me to fill up. A dead half-elf.
Let's see what this does.
Where's this lead me? Which part of the lower city now? Under city rooms. Yeah, okay, so there must be a lever somewhere. Huh. No lever. This is a door, I can tell. It's gotta be a door. Oh, there's a lever. Hold on. This is that guy, the trader who wasn't talking to us. Okay. Good, because actually I think we need to go over here for that body. I think. Where's that body? Yeah, it's up here. I really don't know if this is actually the thing, but yeah, it was a skeleton right here. I don't know if they're related. We're about to find out. No. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, okay, this is not for this. Okay, well, we need to do a long rest anyway and level everybody up. So let's go do that. All right, let's start with Gale.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Level 11 wizard. He unlocked a level 6 spell slot and 2 new spells. We've given him a bunch of scrolls, as I said earlier, an eagle-eyed member of the Babbler community. Let us know that if you give Gale scrolls, he's a wizard, he can learn them for a certain amount of gold. Ooh, chain lightning, that's nice. Okay, Gale's level 211. Bab is level 4 rogue and about to be a level 7 ranger. Level 2 spell slot. He really doesn't use spells. Subclass feature, Iron Mind. You have honed your ability to resist the mind-altering powers of your prey. You gain proficiency in wisdom and intelligence saving throws. I can unlock a spell here. What I want. I don't care about healing. Let's keep it focused on something that will help him in his rogue and ranger ability here. Nope. Kind of like this. That would give me 10 feet more of movement. Okay, she got a level 6 spell, and she unlocks heal, which is 70 healing. That's huge, but remember, she only gets to 1 level 6 spell slot. Let's see, she could do a Hero's Feast. I think I will do the heal. What do we want to get rid of? Speak with Dead. We have 1,000,000 scrolls. Lae'zel. Improved extra attack. You can make 2 additional attacks after attacking with your main hand weapon. That's a huge, huge increase for her. Alright, let's long rest. Oh, here she is, Mizora. What's the deal she wants to make to free his father, Wyll's father?
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beato.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Okay, so just to catch you up, Wyll made a deal with the devil, Mizora. We're trying to get him out of that pact, and actually it's at an end, but she's trying to get him back into another pact. Because his dad, Duke Ravengard, was actually kidnapped and put somewhere. She seems to know where, and wants us to make a pact with him. So let's see. Just what are you up to?
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
Don't.
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Wyll. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Wyll doesn't need to wait 6 months. So we fulfilled the pact, but she said you need to wait 6 months. Yeah, just break it already then.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Wyll Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Wyll.
Silence, Karlach.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
I mean... I don't know. What will happen to Wyll's powers if he breaks the pact? Save your father, Wyll. The city will need him to help rebuild. Oh, jeez. Do the right thing. Give your soul so that your father can live. Break the pact. Wyll, you deserve your freedom. I don't know. Here's what I think. There will always be another pact. There will always be another contract. Regardless of the choices, we need Wyll and we need him to be free. Break the pact, Wyll. Do you deserve your freedom?
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
So what are they, like notaries?
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Okay. Where's his stuff here? Mizora gave Wyll a choice. He could agree to an eternal pact with her and Zariel, and she would reveal where his father has been taken and ensure his safe return. Or he could break his pact with Mizora, dooming his father to die in Gortash's secret command center. Wyll broke the pact, choosing his freedom over his father's life.
Don't waste a step.
I assume he's going to want to talk. So where is he? And she's just hanging around camp now. Nice. Where is he? Where's Wyll? There he is. Okay.
I have a lot on my mind.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Look at this option. A fantastic power play. With your father gone, you could rise up and take his place. I'm just going to say, you're your own man now, Wyll. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Wyll. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
What's our next step then?
We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Okay. What do you do? What are you up to, Shadowheart? Since we're right here, let's just talk to you.
Wyll sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him.
Okay.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Where's Mizora? I want to talk to her real quick. There she is. Oh, what is she like? Rubbing his face in it?
Little Wyll's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
You forced Wyll to make an impossible choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
I don't get it. If Wyll isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
You've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
Oh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
You never told me how the Absolutists captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel. But those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
You're welcome. If you're gonna be saying, what can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Okay, let's go to sleep. Where's our beds?
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin camp smells like goblins.
When do I go to sleep?
Let's see.
Certainly upgraded from laying on the ground. Well, we explored a lot of the lower city. We confronted Gortash. We are on the hunt for Orin. We cleared out a whole bunch of the lower city sewers. And Wyll just passed up an opportunity to guarantee his father's safety in exchange for his freedom. We have a lot more to do, but it's going to have to wait for next episode, because that's it for this one. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more inane babblings. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.